Cuddy's biggest point on the subject of nervousness is to do your best to avoid clinging to that feeling of nervousness. She says, quote, "Notice it and let it go, and move on," end quote. When you get nervous about going up in front of everybody, that's what you need to do. Just notice it and move on. Notice it, move on. That could even be a mantra for you to focus on before you begin your speech. Notice those feelings of nervousness and try your best to let it go. It's important to see anxiety not as a hindrance, but as a helper. Nerves are your body's way of telling you that it's getting pumped up, that it's ready to go. Remember, it's that fight or flight response. It's just your body boosting you up, giving you the extra adrenaline that you need to achieve your fullest potential and give your best speech ever. Your body is providing you with that extra boost of energy so that you can overcome this incredibly stressful situation. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to who is able to turn those nerves into their ally, not their enemy. It's important to try and not let yourself become overwhelmed by the anxiety, and rather turn it into something that can benefit you. Turn it into something that you can use. Once you overcome the nervousness about your speech, then you can move on to making sure that this is both the best speech that you've ever given and the best speech that your audience has ever heard. So, before we move on, let's recap. What do we know? Nervousness is common, even in the biggest of celebrities. It's a natural response, and it has the potential to do more good than harm. It helps your audience stay engaged, it shows people that you're passionate about what you're talking about, even if you really aren't, and all in all, it can help increase your chances of giving a successful speech. Which brings us to our next question, and our next point.